Welcome to Sapient Satire, where animals speak and humans learn. 6 fables, 6 flavors of irony. Let's see if you spot yourself in any of them. Because sometimes the biggest truths wear fur, feathers, or hooves. 1. Work hard or play music. One golden summer, a cicada sat high on a tree, singing its heart out, making the whole forest sway. Below the tree, an ant was busy hoarding grains, gathering food, non-stop preparation. The cicada laughed. "Why work so hard? Life needs music." The ant replied, "Well, I hear my stomach louder than your songs come winter." And winter came, cold winds, heavy rains. The cicada, shivering, knocked gently on the ant's door. "Could I have a piece of bread? I'll sing for it." The ant opened the door, glanced from head to toe, then smiled. "Sing? Perfect. Then sing your way through the snow." The door closed. The wind howled, and the cicada composed a new ballad, "Me and My Hungry Stomach." Commentary. Some said the ant was heartless. Others argued the cicada was lazy, deserved it. But did anyone ask, if everyone only worked and no one sang, would we even remember what summer feels like? An old fable. But the question stays fresh. What about you? Would you be an ant or a cicada? 2. When compliments steal your cheese. One fine morning, a crow found a fat piece of cheese. Feeling fancy, she perched herself high up in a tree, ready to enjoy her breakfast like royalty. A fox passing by caught a whiff of the aroma and looked up, smiling slyly. Like, well, a fox. Oh my, who is that dazzling figure up there? Could it be the legendary crow, she with feathers black as night and sleek as a shampoo commercial? The crow flattered, puffed up, which is hard to see because... bird. She gripped the cheese tighter in her beak. But the fox wasn't done. Word on the forest floor is that your voice is divine. If you were to sing, surely the world would fall silent just to listen. The crow couldn't resist. She had to prove she was both stunning and vocally gifted. Plop. The cheese dropped from her beak faster than her ego rose. With perfect timing, the fox snapped it up midair. "Thanks for the breakfast. Oh, and remember, free compliments often come with the most expensive receipts." The fox licked his lips and strolled off, leaving the crow stunned and cheeseless. Sometimes flattery isn't admiration, it's negotiation in disguise. Not everyone who compliments you is a fan. Some just want your cheese. What do you think? Ever dropped your cheese because someone stroked your ego? Share your story in the comments. And don't forget to follow Sapient Satire for more tales that bite harder than they bark. 3. Ego goes boom. In a tiny muddy pond where gossip spreads faster than Wi-Fi, there lived a frog with a serious case of envy. One day it spotted a big, gentle cow chewing grass peacefully in a meadow. The frog stared wide-eyed. "This is outrageous," it muttered. "Why is that grass-chewing giant admired by everyone, while I'm ignored like a loading ad? I must become a cow." Determined, the frog puffed itself up. "Look at me now," it asked a snail crawling by. The snail blinked slowly and replied, "You're slightly bigger than a grape." Offended, the frog inhaled more. "And now? Maybe a baby rat." Furious, the frog went all in. It puffed, strained, expanded to its max, until, pop, it burst like an overinflated balloon. No one found the body, just a few bits of green skin stuck to a lotus leaf. The cow, hearing of the incident, looked up briefly, chewed another mouthful of grass, and muttered, "Trying to look big means nothing when your mind stays small." Today's world is full of frogs, desperate to inflate their image to seem more important, yet forgetting that true worth isn't skin deep, it's brain deep. 4. Show off, get robbed. On a dusty road, 2 mules were walking side by side. One carried tax money, the other carried sacks of wheat. The one with the money walked with its head high, hooves tapping like a snare drum. "I am no ordinary mule. I carry the wealth of a civilized nation. I am the state's trusted carrier." The wheat-carrying mule smirked. "Civilized? You're just a walking ATM for the government. Relax." Suddenly, from behind the bushes, a gang of bandits jumped out. They didn't hesitate. They attacked the money mule, beat it up, tore open the bags, and scooped out all the treasure. The money mule, bruised and groaning, cried, "Why me?" The wheat mule replied calmly, "You showed off. I carry wheat. Nobody's robbing that. Being ordinary sometimes saves your hide." From that day on, the money was transported in armored trucks. The wheat mule kept walking and lived a long life. In society, carrying responsibility is noble, but flaunting it, that just gets you mugged. When power walks without wisdom, it usually limps back home. 5. Free meal or freedom. One hungry afternoon, a ragged wolf wandered the forest, ribs showing, fur tangled, stomach howling louder than he did. Suddenly he met a plump dog, shiny coat, golden collar, tail wagging like he just won the lottery. The wolf asked, "Hey friend, you look like you're living the dream. What's your secret? What do you eat?" The dog grinned. "Simple. I work for humans. I guard the house, bark at strangers, sit when told. In return, I get 3 meals a day and a soft bed to sleep on." The wolf's eyes sparkled like the morning sun. "Sounds good. Take me with you." The dog wagged his tail. "Follow me then." But as they walked, the wolf noticed a mark around the dog's neck. "What's that?" The dog hesitated. "Oh, that's from the collar. During the day I'm tied up a little, but it's no big deal. I'm used to it." The wolf stopped, lifted his head toward the moon and said, "I'd rather be hungry and free than well-fed with a chain around my neck." And he turned back to the forest, back to hunger, and back to freedom. Freedom is never free, and a free meal often comes with a leash. So what would you choose, the hungry wolf with pride, or the fat dog on a leash? Let us know in the comments. Are you team grilled steak or team freedom? If this story made you think, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sapient Satire for more modern fables with a bite of irony. 6. Power eats fairness. One fine day, a young heifer, a sharp-witted goat, and a gentle sheep decided to start a business together. They pooled their resources, muscle, milk, and modest intelligence to launch a joint hunting venture. But then they made a questionable decision. They brought in a strategic partner, the lion, renowned for his strength and for devouring competitors. At their first board meeting, the lion growled, "You've got assets, I've got power. Seems fair, doesn't it?" They nodded, not out of agreement, but survival instinct. The partnership was sealed, not with ink, but with silence. One day, the group successfully hunted a fat deer. As they gathered to divide the spoils, the lion spoke. "One share goes to me, because I'm a partner. A second, because I'm the strongest. A third, because I have claws and teeth. And the last share, well, if anyone dares challenge me, come forward." The cow froze, the goat twitched, the sheep blinked. All three realized something profound. In a world where power isn't balanced, justice is just a joke told by the fanged. Moral of the story: never go into business with someone who might eat you just because they can. Contracts can't bind teeth, and raw power always rewrites the fine print. What do you think? Would you sign a deal with the lion? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe to Sapient Satire for more real-life fables with bite. 7. Everyone's flawed, but only you can't see it. Once upon a time, or more precisely, this morning in Central Park, God held an emergency meeting. The agenda was clear. Humans keep complaining that life isn't fair. With a long sigh, he declared, "Very well. If everyone thinks the fault lies with others, I shall give each person a magical satchel. One part of the satchel would hang in front, filled with other people's flaws. The other part would hang behind their back, filled with their own flaws. The result? People walked around staring at the front pouch, shaking their heads. Wow, look at that guy so greedy. That girl is so fake. What a fool thinks he's a genius." But the pouch behind them, the one with their own mistakes? No one ever looked back. A wise old philosopher saw this and chuckled. No need for satchels. Humans are born carrying bags of bias. God overheard and quietly started taking the satchels back. He thought, maybe the real issue isn't the bag, but the way humans choose to look at the world. If you see others' faults crystal clear but struggle to spot your own, maybe you're still wearing this satchel. Try turning around. Growth often begins when you dare to peek into the bag behind you.